What up? What up? It is White Guy Games coming at you with another Call of Duty Ghost commentary, and today we are going to be talking about a couple of different things around my channel, also around the gaming community, and also about my future of my channel and about the future of Call of Duty. So quite a lot of topics, quite a lot of things to talk about, so let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I want to talk about is the future of my channel. The future of my channel is not really going to change all that much as far as playing whatever I want to and having fun with the games that I am playing. But what is going to change is actually my setup. So my setup right now is basically 3 monitors. Oh, another thing that I need to talk about is webcam. So if I don't get to that, I'm going to have to get to it in another video, but I will get to that eventually. But basically what I have right now is 3 monitors with a webcam, a Razer mouse, and a piece of crap, basically Inspiron 17R. I say it's a piece of crap. It's a very good laptop. However, I do need something more powerful in order to do YouTube full time, which I would like to do eventually. So over the summer, I'm actually going to be getting a new computer, and I'm also going to be building me an office. I actually have a slab of concrete poured out behind my house, and I will actually be beginning construction sometime either this summer or next fall. That way I can actually record and have peace and quiet, and I don't have to stay up till 2:30 in the morning in order to actually do recordings around my house. So that's going to be nice. However, I also have some other things to talk about. So if you don't follow this part of the gaming community, then you might want to start, because it's kind of cool and kind of interesting. So I'm going to go ahead and share my thoughts with it, and if you don't completely agree with me, then I guess then that's your own opinion. So for those of you who do know Optic Gaming, and you do know what's been going on around there, I want to go ahead and say that I think that Scumpii is kind of the victim here. Now let me elaborate more for the people that don't know exactly what's going on. So basically there is an MLG team, Major League Gaming team, called Optic Gaming. Now, what this team does is they go and compete and everything else, and they compete against other teams such as Envy and what was that other team, COL or something like that. Those are basically our main focus of this story. So basically, they go to this event, they play, and Optic ends up losing to FaZe and then another team that I don't even remember who it was now. But they end up losing, and then one of Optic's main team members, Scumpii, leaves. He quits he doesn't quit Call of Duty. He quits playing with Optic and says, I'm done playing with y'all, and he even leaves their group house, like where they stay and live together and play together. Yeah, he leaves. He just packs up and leaves. And the reason that he gave for leaving was that he doesn't get to coach his own team. They had talked about getting a Optic B, like a B team, and he was going to be able to coach A, and NateShots was going to be able to coach B. And this was good in theory, but Hex actually came and said, which is the leader of Optic, said, no, we're not doing this. I'm not letting this happen. And Scumpii apparently said, well, then I'm GTFO, and he left. So that's kind of the start, per se, of why Scumpii left. Also, Scumpii comes out to say that NateShots was being an a-hole. Now, NateShots, being the respectable professional gamer that he is, has a reputation. He's got a very good reputation, I might add. He is probably the most well-known professional gamer on the circuit, basically. And for Scumpii to come out and say that, look, this dude was being an a-hole, basically, it was hurting NateShots' reputation. Now, here's what I want to ask you. Who was right? What story is right? NateShots, which is that, you know, Scumpii, this is NateShots' story. Scumpii was planning on leaving way before UMG Philly. Way before he even competed, he was talking about leaving and going with COL team. It was some abbreviation. I just read that off of Twitter, and I don't even know who that team is, to be quite honest with you. But he was planning on leaving way before the competition ever began for this other team. He ends up leaving and going to another team called Envy, which I personally like Envy, so I don't really have a problem with that. But who's right? Who gave the correct story? Scumpii or NateShots, who has a freaking reputation to uphold. Scumpii was pissed off. Now, who's more honest? The person that's pissed off or the person that is trying to protect their reputation? Usually it's the person that's pissed off, 99% of the time. So that's kind of what I think about it. You could go ahead and take whatever side you want. Oh, Team Optic and all of this. I mean, you can argue both sides. But honestly, I kind of am leaning towards Scumpii being the one that was kind of right, I guess. He shouldn't have stayed somewhere where he wasn't happy. And I think that his story was correct. However, I mean, NateShots, we all know that NateShot can be an a-hole sometimes. And I think if Optic wants to get their team back together, because they haven't been on a very good winning streak, honestly, NateShot's going to have to calm down his ego and really work as a team player. I know he's got a lot of, like, people that he's trying to impress and everything else, but really, he needs to put the team first, and I know he's going to say, look, I'm putting the team first, but no, not if Scumpii's leaving and he's blaming most of why he left on you. Something wasn't wrong, so you need to communicate better with your team. So that's it for the whole Optic Gaming thing. I know that took up most of the commentary, but I want to go ahead and move on to the next topic. So the next topic is webcam. I'm not going to be able to do webcam and videos anymore because the actual PC that I have cannot run it. The PC, it lags, it skips, and I've actually tried to record a brand new series, Road to Ghillie Suit, and I actually tried to record the next episode of the Clueless series, and both recordings failed because I had the webcam in trying to record with the webcam. So I'm going to have to stop that in order to get the recordings actually done because my PC just can't process it all apparently. So that's rather unfortunate. However, it does save me a butt ton of time in the post-editing process, but it's really unfortunate. I would like to actually keep it, but with the computer setup that I have right now, there's just no way that I can do that. Last thing I want to talk about is the Call of Duty killer. So a lot of people are saying that something's going to eventually kill off Call of Duty. A lot of people are saying that Titanfall is going to be the game to do that. I don't know that Titanfall is going to be the game that everybody wants it to be. I'm going to buy it, I'm going to play it, I'm going to make sure that I do a good review of it, but I don't know that it's going to be the game that everybody wants it to be. They want it to be the Call of Duty killer. It's going to knock Call of Duty off. It's even going to compete with Battlefield and all this. I don't know that it's going to do that. I think it's going to be a good game, but I think there's going to be a lot of imbalances with the game. Just like Call of Duty, I think it's going to be like a run and gun game, just like this one, but it's just going to be really imbalanced, like not balanced at all. So, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'd be quite interested in hearing that. Another thing I would be quite interested in hearing is, what do you guys think a good internet speed is? So whenever I build the office that I was telling you about earlier, I have to have internet in there in order to upload. Now, the upload speed that I have right now is 15 download and 2 upload, which isn't good at all. It's quite terrible, actually. So how I even do YouTube, I don't know. But I do it, so the next package up is actually 25 download, 5 upload, which would be a lot better than what I currently have. But it's like $20 extra or whatever, $20 extra per month, I might add. And I don't know if it's really worth it. So let me know what you guys think. If that's even a good deal, let me know. But honestly, we know that all internet companies are a bunch of scammers. So it's never going to be a good deal for the opposite party, for basically us, the consumers. They're basically, in case you don't know what internet companies do, they basically take your internet and they throttle it. They put, you know, like a throttle for a dirt bike or something like that. They throttle it to where you can only go so fast unless you pay them more money. And then they don't even give you the extent that they could give you. Like my highest package where I live is 25 download, 5 upload. And in reality, what they could actually give is probably 50 download and then, I don't know, 10 upload. That's probably the max that the servers around here could do. But they don't do that. They don't even offer a package for that. Why? I don't know. Not even the business packages are that good around here, so it's really quite confusing. But that's the end of the gameplay. Go ahead, leave all of your comments in the comment section below. I'd really like to read through all of them, and I will see you guys in the next video. Later, guys. Watch that final kill cam. Ooh! He gone. Later, guys.